Hey, listen, I need to tell you something real quick, and it's important. I'm leaving. Yes, I'm leaving. But before I leave, let me give you a little history, State of the Union, tell you what's happening because of what happened, okay? 6 years ago, almost 6 years ago in December, it'll be 6. I started Spartan Basketball here in the city of San Antonio, and it was fresh off working at Home Court America and enjoying that environment and loving the community and loving youth growing in the game of basketball. And then went right into basic training with the National Guard and becoming an infantryman here stationed here in San Antonio. And then starting Spartan Basketball and starting from pretty much nothing, except a couple players who were still loyal from the Home Court America days, and growing it and growing it and growing it to the point where now it's a program that helps the youth grow and build and get to the point where they prepare to play for their school teams. It helps middle schoolers prepare for high school, helps high schoolers have great high school careers, or for those that ambition to also become college scholarship athletes. And then we also train already scholarship athletes and WNBA and NBA players as well. So the last 6 years have been a ride. The last 6 years have been a blessing. If you're watching this, we probably know each other. We've had some kind of interaction about Spartan Basketball and the things that are happening. I may have tried to help you with something or whatever it may be. I know there's probably a lot of people watching this right now. But here's where it's going. Here's where we stand today, and here's where the next few steps of what Spartan Basketball is going to be, okay? I want you to know something first, okay? And this is why I'm doing this video. A lot of reflection's been going on with me because, see, officially today, I am no longer actively serving in the National Guard. My contract has ran up. I've decided not to renew it because I want to go and start building this passion, this drive even more. It's been a blessing. I thank God for allowing me the opportunity to be a soldier. Being a soldier is one of the best things that's ever happened to me, and that's why you see a lot of those concepts instilled into the kids and what we're doing as far as building leaders up through our program. Okay, so with all that being said, no more National Guard. I turn 31 tomorrow. And see, a lot of people look at birthdays like, oh, I can't wait for the celebration. And I think we should celebrate those special life events. Don't get me wrong. But the thing is where's the celebration and what's accomplished? You see, I see 31 right now is the next chapter. It's time to make other choices now. It's time to start doing some other things better, and it's time to move at a larger scale. And that's the biggest thing I want you to take from this, is the scale at which everything's about to move. So Spartan right now is sitting at that with the owner, founder, head trainer, whatever you want to call it, seeing it like that. Where will Spartan move to? Well, Spartan's going to move to expanding a lot more to helping high school players in a way that they can train annually. They can still work with their club team, but they can come train year-round with us and get the high-level reps that they need from a program like us. Okay? We're going to help with a promotion. We're going to teach players how to promote themselves and get themselves seen in front of schools and create their own online resumes so that college coaches can be fully aware of who they are. And really, there's been a huge boom of college athletes coming out of San Antonio, and it's time to make a wave. It's time to tell their stories. It's time to create new stories, and it's time to share those stories so college coaches are seeking San Antonio as a place to find players. That's huge. That's important to us. We are going to go really deep with middle school players and making them varsity level players from the beginning. Now, I'm not saying they'll be varsity as freshmen, but varsity level players from a long-term perspective in elementary. We're still going to give it to them as the enjoyment of what it is, but learning the fundamentals to be ready for middle school. And we're going to enhance all of this using mostly online tools. You see, the way we share content, a lot of you have probably accessed our drills or videos or something online through the blog that has helped you. We're going to make a more systematic approach. And we're going to train you. So number one, there's going to be a phone app you're going to have so your player can be at the gym, at the park, at the driveway, wherever they work out. And now they can just access that and they know exactly what they need to do with demonstrations or drill diagrams. Whatever they need is going to be so that they can train. We learned a lot last year that players aren't holding themselves accountable, and a lot of that is because they feel like when they get a loan to work out, they don't know what to do. So either they don't do it at all, or they do it half-heartedly, or they're not productive in building. They're just working out. So we want to change that, and we're going to use online to spread that. We're going to really not expose, but probably showcase is the right word, San Antonio athletes, San Antonio basketball players. You're going to be able to see them, and people are going to be able to find them from our Spartan hub, to not only for the college athletes, but just get the word I'm looking for here, the level of basketball in the basketball community and world seen to the rest of the world of San Antonio. So that's a lot of what's happening with Spartan. That's a lot of what's happening with Spartan. Obviously, I told you I'm leaving. I'm not really leaving, okay? I'm not leaving for good. I kind of just did that to mess with you, just to kind of make sure you watch this video. But here's what I am doing. I am leaving Saturday and Sunday. And I'm actually going to Texas A&M for a coach. It's a coach's clinic, but it's 2-day. They call it the coach's something. The coach's... I don't know. Anyways, it's a 2-day clinic. It's also the chance for me to remove myself out of this picture for a minute, let my brain be still, soak up the greatness of A&M and the championships, and being around that high caliber of coaches, that high caliber of program builders. And I'm going to finalize and crystallize this plan. And when I do, I'm bringing it back on Monday. And it will be time to run. And when I say run, just be ready to move. Be ready to get in the gym. Be ready to make plans on where we're going. Be ready to accomplish goals. Be ready to have breakthroughs in your game that you have never seen before. Be ready to accomplish things in games that you have never done before, because we're changing this, and we're growing this, and we're going to build this. And this is going to become, I'm hesitant to use the word, but it's going to be an army. It's going to be a group, an organization of leaders with a system that builds leaders into something that can expand and influence the world. That's pretty much what the army is. And that's what we're going to build. We're going to build a Spartan army. And to not be a part of this army, it doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. Okay, because I'm going to tell you what, as the general of this army, I can promise you this. I swear into you the same way I swear it into the National Guard, that this is where we're running, this is where we're going, and we will not stop until the mission is completed, and I can guarantee you that. But I need you to get on the bus, because the bus is leaving right now Monday when we get home, when I get home. When I get home Monday, the bus is taking passengers, and whoever wants to get on this bus is going to go far. But you got to trust in Spartan. You got to trust in my training. You got to trust in Coach L's training. You got to trust that I am going to build qualified, certified, and well-educated trainers that are going to influence your players to the point where it wouldn't matter if it's me or any other coach there. They are going to get the development that they need. Yes, I'm talking about an army. And this is going to be one of the biggest movements San Antonio basketball has ever seen. And I know that sounds maybe a little overconfident, but you know what? I've seen what we've been able to do, and I'm saying we, because if you weren't behind me, this wouldn't be happening. I can tell you that. I may step out first and I may lead by example, but with you behind me is when we've been strong, we've been able to do things, and we've been able to accomplish what we've been able to accomplish. But that was at level 5. I'm ready to go to level 10. And I need some people who are serious, who want to get behind this, who want to change their destiny in this game of basketball, and also want to just change things on the community of this game. See, a person's nothing without their community, and us as basketball players, we've got to help make our basketball community thrive, and that's where we're going. Coaches, if you're watching this, I want to partner. I want to start communicating more. I want to start working together. I want to start mastermind sessions if we can. I want us as a whole to unite as well and start building on a team front, on a city front. Because yes, we compete against each other. There's no question about that. But our ultimate goal really should be the development of our young players. And if that's the case, we should do it together instead of individually. So coaches, if you're watching this, maybe you're a fellow trainer in the city. Look, I'm telling you right now, it doesn't matter to me. There's no worries about names and things. I just want everybody to be great. I just want everybody to have the chance. I just want San Antonio to be the city known for basketball in Texas, and is the city that you go to when you want to be developed into the level that you're achieving all of your basketball dreams and none of them fall short. So if you're with me, jump on the bus. I've left a link below this video, and what I want you to do is I'm just going to ask you to drop your email address in there. So what's going to happen is this. We're going on this journey, okay? But I want you to be a part of the journey. I want you to learn from the journey. I want you to experience the journey. For instance, you're going to see stuff from A&M. I want to bring you guys to A&M with me, okay? This is, I'm going to go step out there and I'm going to show us the way. I'm going to go find stuff like from this A&M staff. We're going to UT on the 20th and just learn and compile it and build it and grow us. So pay attention to the movement that's going on. I've got some huge stuff coming tomorrow. I'm not telling you what, I'm just telling you I have some huge stuff coming tomorrow. 31, let me tell you something. The day I turned 31, I don't know how to put it to you without giving it to you, but look, I'll tell you this. I've never done something like what I'm gonna do tomorrow. And I'm not sure there's many others that have. I modeled somebody, and it was one of the best things that he did in his career, and I'm about to do it myself tomorrow. You'll just have to pay attention, and trust me, with what we're gonna do, you're gonna see it regardless. It will be there, trust me. But my point is this, be ready for tomorrow, get your mind right this weekend, and Monday, let's go to work. I look forward to this. I'm excited about this. This is gonna be the movement. Okay, 2013 to 2014, October to October, is going to be the best year that we have ever seen in San Antonio and basketball and everything going. And who knows, our Spurs will probably catch one too, right? Probably get that championship. Anyways, thank you. Thank you for these last 6 years. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your belief. And just thank you for being on the journey with me. I look forward to the next 6 years. Take care. God bless.